Okay. Here we go. We've got a double header today. A double header between Mamelodi Sundowns on the one hand, who are going to be playing Cape Town Spurs. And then on the other side, we have Nigeria versus South Africa in a second leg of the Olympic qualifiers. So we're trying to get to the Olympics. And unfortunately, we couldn't score. Well, we lost the first game over there in Nigeria. So this is now us coming back to try take this game and make sure that, you know, we beat in Nigeria. On the other end, you've got a top of the table versus bottom of the table clash with Mamelodi Sundowns playing bottom of the table Cape Town Spurs, right? So this is going to be very interesting. I might be delayed a little bit. Because I am streaming on the one side, the Banyana match, and then I'm watching the other one on the TV. So don't be surprised if I might just be a couple of seconds late on the other side. But here we go. Okay, the games are off. So as it stands, Cape Town Spurs is number 16 in the log. 22 games, 3 games won, 3 games drawn, 16 games lost. Their last game, of course, was the loss versus Chippa United, 2-0. Excuse me. On the 3rd of April. Then, of course, they've scored 18 goals and conceded 39 goals for a grand total of 12 points. Just 12. That's it. Just 12 points. Mamelodi Sundowns, on the other hand, have played 19 games, 15 wins, 4 draws, and no losses. They are still unbeaten in the league for a grand total of 49 points. Number 1 spot, 34 goals scored versus 5. And they just could score right there. Oh, okay, offside. Hey, I thought it was off and running already. Yeah. So the timer and the graphics are going to be switching between Banyana and Sundowns. So don't worry, I'll keep you updated on both sides. South Africa, Banyana Banyana, are second in Africa and 51st in the world, whereas Nigeria are number 1 and 36th in the world. They're number 1 in Africa, 36th in the world. So it really is a clash of the best. Remember, we are the current Women's African Cup of Nations champions. So we can't not go to France, man. We cannot go to France. In that lineup, for the lineup, South Africa has Swart in goal, Dlamini Kamete, Makubela, and Ramalepe, who's making her 100th appearance. 100 appearances for Banyana Banyana. We have Tsana in the middle with, and Mutlale, Jane Khwale. Then we have Khatana and Jermaine Sioposinwe up there in the top. For Nigeria, they have Nadodzi in goal, number 16, number 3, Ohale, number 5, Okeke, number 22, Alodzi, number 18, Ayinde, 10, Ucheibe, 13, Abiodan, 15, Ajibade, my captain, the one who scored last time out, scored a penalty on after a foul by Nukumatlo, 17, Echegini, 19, Ihezuo, and then 12, Kano. They have conceded 1 goal in their last 6 matches. So it's going to be very tough for the ladies to score versus this Nigerian team. But it's possible. I mean, we are champions. They did only beat us by a penene. Just 1 penene. And the last 3 times that we've met them, we've beaten them once. So it is possible to do. On the other side, Mamelodi Sundowns starts with... Oh, here's a chance. On the other side, Mamelodi Sundowns starts with Williams in goal, Mudau, Mashego, Kekana, and Mvala. Then you have Mokwena, Mkulise, Maema, Zwane Ribeiro, and Shalulile Lodge getting a rest there, as well as Alenda. On Cape Town Spurs' side, you have Boshoff in goal, Nkwali, Moru, Totli Kumete, Putsaka, Byrne, Michael, Cupido, the youngster, Bartman, and another youngster there, Velepai. So that should be a cracking match on that side too. So it is 3 minutes into the game on Sundown side. Let's see how these two games play out. So very interesting. We're talking about Uloch and how maybe his integration into the Sundowns team is being rushed a little bit, right? Rulani, it almost feels like because it's his signing, it's his player, it's somebody that he knew from before, he wants to make sure that he's giving his boy all the chances that he can get. SWAT called into action. All the chances he can get to play, but is it destabilizing the team? We do know that front three usually of Sundowns was Uzwane, Ushalulile, Ribeiro, and they did very well at the beginning of the season, racked up so many points for this team, scoring. Ribeiro was top goal scorer at some point, and they made those changes, which I think took Zwane out of position, and that kind of hurt him a little bit. That's why he's been out of sorts, I think, for Mamelodi Sundowns. So it's nice to see him back. Let's see if the proverbial A team is going to be able to show that they're very strong. Hi, man. Spaces, guys. Spaces. Hey, Banyana Banyana. Hilda Machaya is not on the pitch. Breadwinner. We're going to see how that offensive pairing of Sioposinwe and Tembe works out. For those who've ever watched me speak about Banyana Banyana, I've always said that Tembe needs a partner. And it seems that, it seems that Coach Des has decided that Jermaine is going to be the partner for Utembi Khatana. I don't know how much is working out, but I do understand it because Jermaine tends to go missing in matches. I love Jermaine Sioposino. I love her. I love the way she plays. But the only issue for me is that when you need her, she's not quite there. Here comes Velepai, twisting and turning the defense. Oh, save. Williams. Hey, doesn't look like Cape Town Spurs is going to be sitting back. Velepai. Look at those youngsters, guys. Look at those youngsters. Who's going to sign them? Is it going to be Sundowns or is it going to be Pirates that's going to bring them in? Who knows? At least we're seeing some attack from Cape Town Spurs. We spoke about the Young Africans game after the Young Africans game and on Monday when we were reviewing it. We spoke about how, you need to have some danger to you when you're... Hi, guys! Oh! Why are we playing it? Hey! Banyana goes to Loftus and decides that they're going to play the ball out from the back. They almost conceded there from a bad back pass to Kalen, but they seem to be playing it out, channeling their inner Sandawana, there at Loftus. But as I was saying, when you play Sundowns, you need to have some sort of danger to your game as well. You can't just sit back and decide to do a low block for the whole game because they are going to catch you out. If we've seen anything this season is that the teams don't have the type of concentration to allow them to defend for 90 minutes versus Mamelodi Sundowns, and they end up making mistakes. It's not even about Mamelodi Sundowns fashioning chances for themselves. You see them just literally waiting for the other team to make a mistake and then taking advantage of that mistake. But if you do have a little bit of danger, similar to what Younger had, where, like it or not, you have to think about, is it Azizki? I'm seeing that Spurs is taking up something similar in saying that you have to think about, you have to think about Bartman and Velepai. You can't leave them alone with your defense. They're not going to necessarily go all the way back or track back. So you run the risk of getting caught on a break. So that's why I'm like, you have to make Sundowns think. You have to make Sundowns uncomfortable at points. Or at the very least, they have to be, again, wary of what you guys can do on attack. And that's not what happens in most games. In most games, people just, 2 backs of 4. We saw Richards Bay go back and do that type of defense, made a mistake late on. It's Yeah, it's very interesting to see, but let's see how this game pans out. I like that at least Cape Town Spurs is going for it, even though Cape Town Spurs is number last. What's number last? They're number last on the log. And Richards Bears won their last game, so they're pushing away from Cape Town Spurs. Even if Cape Town Spurs just wants to get that promotional playoff, they have to start winning games, or at least not losing games. In their past 5 games, they have lost 2, drawn 2, and won 1, whereas Mamelodi Sundowns has 3 wins and 2 draws. Most recently, the younger win in the Champions League, and then also the Cape Town Spurs most recently losing to Ichipa. In terms of Nigeria and Banyana Banyana, Banyana Banyana has 3 wins, a draw, and a loss in their last 5 games. The loss, of course, coming versus the team we're playing tonight in Nigeria. And then Nigeria has 4 wins and a draw in their last 5 games, including the win versus South Africa, and of course the win that they got versus Cameroon, the 1-0 win they got versus Cameroon in the first round of these qualifiers. So let's see how it works out. Sundowns is in the pound seats, guys. Oh, Sundowns is relaxed. Sundowns knows Guti, the league is all but wrapped up. They can focus on Champions League. I don't foresee a challenging period in terms of the league coming anytime soon. Here comes Cape Town Spurs on the attack. Hey man, there was that player from the Cape Town Spurs. Yeah, it was Velibai and Butsaka. Okay, they are there. Butsaka, captain, my captain, can change a game. Yeah, look at how they're playing. We're going wide, we're coming inside. Thank you, Cape Town Spurs. They're really putting the Sundowns defense in 1v1 situations, which is very smart. But of course, Mudawu's got the experience to cope with it. It's all about how much Velepai can go to him. And if, with Velepai going to him like that, if Mudawu will be able to push up, that's another big question about this thing, about this team. How are you doing, Andres? Leander says, what about Banyana? We're switching between the two. Leander. We're switching between the two. Don't worry, I'm going to keep you guys updated. I got you. It was an oversight playing the Banyana game at Loftus. Yeah, Sunnyside is right there. So I don't know what was happening there. Free, which game, Matthew? If you want to watch the Banyana game, it is available on the Facebook page. So SABC Sport Facebook page, sabcsport.com. There's a live TV section there. You can also get the SABC Plus app. That's also free. But then you can also watch it on SABC 3. And then in terms of the PSL game, Mamelodi Sundowns and Cape Town Spurs, you can only watch that. You can only watch that on DSTV 202 or DSTV Stream. Those are the 2 options, the 2 legal options. So legally, you can only watch the free match when you're watching Banyana Banyana. I like that we're a lot more composed. Like, it seems as though we're not afraid to play the ball out from the back, but hey, it's shaky, man. That Banyana, it's shaky. That playing out from the back, guys, shaky. Lebza, Dumela. It's shaky. And they keep doing it. And the more they do it, like, you know that thing where when Ronwen plays the ball out sometimes, you have that lump in your throat where you go, hey man, is this man really going to take a risk of playing that pass? That's literally what Banyana Banyana has been doing up to this point. I mean, it's understandable. Captain Fantastic is back, Uri Filajane. So you know that the midfield is a little bit solid. We just have to see how fresh she is. Oh, out of position there. Just have to see how fresh she is. But otherwise, she stabilizes a lot of that. And she has a lot of good leadership from there. But in the first leg, from what I hear and what I've seen, we didn't play up to par. Apparently, even the pitch's conditions were not good. And there's conspiracy theories about Nigeria doing that on purpose in order to put us off of our game, the normal game that we play. So it's interesting. It's interesting. It's interesting. What I did enjoy, I think I'm always criticizing. So let me give credit where credit is due. Well, okay, a little bit of credit. Um, Doing the Gautrain thing, getting content creators involved, actually marketing this game, even though it was a bit late, they didn't do enough of it, in my opinion. Doing the student card thing there at Loftus because of University of Pretoria is right next door, so you've got a student population that's right there. They did some things which is different than what they usually do. Usually, you wouldn't even know that Banyana Banyana is playing. So I think that's a good thing, and it can only get better. It's not perfect, it's not the best, but it can only get better. What's also dope is that there's 10,000 people watching this on Facebook, the Banyana game. Sundowns in an attacking. Oh, there goes the low block. There goes the low block. Well, not the low block. They're very defensively together. Huale just got whatted in the eye. Hopefully, it's not too bad. Oh, she's bleeding. Yee. She's bleeding. Number 13 from in Nigeria, Abiodun, just sticking her fingers right in. Oh, no, not fingers. Headering. It was a header right to the face. Huale is bleeding. One of the subs that made it on. Makubela has moved into defense. And then Huale has come in to, shore up the attack. Expecting a very attacking display. Look at the stats already on Sundowns Cape Town Spurs. 151 completed passes versus only 27 from Cape Town Spurs. Jeez, man. 27 completed passes, 16 minutes in. That's insane. Well, Murawu better be careful. That's all I'm going to say. Murawu better be careful. Um, Tasha, you can watch on SABC Sport, the SABC Sport Facebook page. They're streaming it live. They're streaming it live. Yes, no, Malume Kuzo, what they're doing is that they're trying to create one-on-ones with that defense, yeah, Sundowns. So they've had moments where they've broken through one pass, direct pass forward, and then, it's been Velepai versus Mudau. They've gotten a cross in, they've gotten a save from Ronwin. What's going to be interesting is how long can they keep it up? Because it seems as though they've decided that, hey, we're defending now. We tried to score in those first few minutes. It's not working out. Sundowns. Ball played in high, headed back across goal, but taken out. No, not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Only 1 million. Not yet. They're not threatening yet. They're not threatening yet. They've got possession, but they haven't been that threatening, to be honest with you. But this is the Sundowns that we've come to know this season, isn't it? But yeah, it seems as though Cape Town Spurs have taken a step back, which is going to invite pressure. Sundowns have taken a couple of shots now, but they've hit defenders, Can't really say their chances, but they're getting their heads up and moving a little bit more. It's so weird. Banyana Banyana is so subdued in this game. Like they're being extra careful, if that makes sense. They're being extra careful, but let me give the defense a let me give the Nigeria's defense credit. They look very organized. So I don't think you're going to see any breakaways. You know, you're not going to see any breakaways of Tembi getting to use that pace of hers or things like that. You're not going to see a lot of that this game. They are very, very, and I mean, it's only right. They are leading this game. Oh, 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 offside. Okay, offside. Shot in the save there, but it was offside. I think it's the crowd attendance as well. Khwale, aka the lipstick lady, aka. For those who don't know who Khwale is, after they won that WAFCON, she was the one putting on lipstick all the time. You can laugh, but once our team starts scoring, we'll be unstoppable. I don't know, man. You guys don't create chances. I think a team that I'm most, like if I go into a game, I am more scared of Orlando Pirates because Orlando Pirates could embarrass you. If everything is right, they could embarrass you. And hey, you'll feel the weight of 5, 6, 7 passes, 5, 6, 7 goals on you very quickly if Pirates is in the mood. Sundowns is more likely to win a game, but like they're not gonna, you know, press you off the pitch. I actually feel like it's a cruel game that Sundowns plays because I think there's a lot of teams that may have thought they are in it. Like, hi man, nil. Let's see what we can get from this game. Let's see what we can get from this game, and then chigi, you've lost 1-0, and you get to go home, and you're wondering what happened. Sundowns is like playing EA FC on Legendary. It's not that they're like hitting you over and over with like these overwhelming things. They just get the job done. You wake up and it's 1-0. Pirates. If Pirates gets a whiff of blood in the water, yo. Okay, 20 minutes in. Here comes Bartman. I wonder if Kumo's here to see Bartman or I. Messi didn't have a World Cup. Hey, Mara, you guys. I really do feel as though Nigeria is making us play their game, honestly speaking. I don't know if we're good at the slow game, man. I don't know if we're good at the slow game. Yo, hey! Get back! Get back! Ooh! Nigeria with a 4v3 there. If there's one thing I'm not very confident about. Sundowns? Oh! Cross in! Mayema hits it wide. Eh? Rulani with a floral jacket, floral hoodie. Eh? Who needs floral shirts? Shapa floral hoodie into cross back in. Oh, Mayema. Ribeiro. This is what Ribeiro's been asking for. This is what Ribeiro's been asking for. Ribeiro has been asking for balls to the feet so he can play the 1-2s. this crossing thing that Sundowns has been doing for this whole time, for the past few matches, doesn't match the personnel they had. Look at Ribeiro, man. Counter, Banyana. Quickly. Play it quickly. Let's see. Goal attempts, 3 from Sundowns, 2 from Cape Town Spurs, 1 on target each. Oh, what a ball. Man. Why do you want to take a UEFA shot there? Is that Cupido? Why do you want to take a UEFA shot there? Why don't the defender? The ball has been floated in. You can put it down and play it. It's been raining. You're not going to be able to do these nice Trivela type shots. First time hits. Like, put it down, man. Lebokang says, as much as I support Banyana, I won't be stressing myself with watching today. Too stressful. Lebokang, man. You must support. You must support, guys. Look, what I can tell you is that the game's been even. But one could argue that it's even because Nigeria doesn't need to go forward. They're pressing very well. I think they're looking for just that 1 or 2 chances to catch the defense off. I'm scared of the defense. I think of all the things that worry me, Banyana, the defense is what worries me more than anything else. Especially if they get into one-on-ones. If you look at the goal that, the penalty that Nigeria got, it came from a one-on-one. Nukumato. And Nuku Vele, we know in her later years, she's been I don't know, she's trying to be a hard player or a slider. She commits. And sometimes you don't need that as the last line of defense. Yeah, Malome Kutso. The combinations are not the combos are not communicating up there up front. Katana, Jermaine, Linda, and Wale, I'd say. They're out of it. They're not playing. Conjure this Cape Town Spurs. Hey, man. I don't want violence, guys. Please. Today we've got no violence. One country duty, half country duty here. We want no violence.
I need peace. Leave me with peace. I will leave you with peace.
Oh, Danny Jordaan with the Minister of Sport there. Guys, does Danny need to travel with Banyana Banyana and the national teams when they go places? Like, does he need to travel with them? Is there like a president thing? Or is it just Manaya Zwisa with time and we booked X amount of seats? I'll forget one. Let me go see what's happening that side. Man, I really miss Hilda, man. And you guys know that's my fave. You know that's my fave. Oh, aerial balls. The thing that scares me more about our defense is set plays versus taller players. And I think the sad thing about Banyana Banyana, they can play as well as they want, but when they go up against those European teams or taller teams in general, there comes a time where they go, you know what, guys, we're crossing. That's all we're gonna do. We are crossing, and then it becomes tough. Why are you going long balls, high long balls, Banyana? The defense is chilled. Why are we going for these long balls? Hi, Malume Kutsu, you're right, eh? You're right. We need some help from up front, eh? Or at least maybe get an extra midfielder in, I think. Buti Malone says we need VAR. Malume Kusa says, well, it's good that he's traveling. Keketso says, hola Uti, how you doing? How you doing, Keketso? Welcome, welcome, welcome. They need to let Tembi move around, move more around, move around. I think there's no space in that Nigerian defense, eh? I think there's no space. But I also think what's killing Banyana right now is that we don't have a link player in the middle. I still don't like Linda as a 6 or a 6-ish type player because she's taken that role. I understood it when my captain was out. But now that my captain's back, man. Maybe take out Khwale, put in another midfielder, allow Linda to go forward, man. As Linda, number 10, but then she's been playing a different game these past few games, or the games that I've seen her since Ujane was out. Now it's odd to see them together like that. Dare I say it, and I don't know if you guys agree. This game could use Biyana. This game could use Biyana, guys. Look, Sundowns also going long balls. They're trying to do a second ball, trying to win the second ball. Let's use on the Banyana bench. I hate this thing that they do, that they put up every single player that is thingy and not necessarily the bench. Matoumaka, Mahaya, Salgado Mbane. Kana, Juice is back. Arangama, Juice back. Juice is back, God. Olweni, Mhlongo, Sesa, Namtau. Yeah, I don't see a better option there. I'm being honest. Especially if I want to do what I want to do. Take out Ukhwale. Or maybe drop Sesane. Drop Sesane into the Linda role. And then maybe make it a 4-3-3, 4-2-1-3. Make Ukasane, make her the 8. Make Linda the 10. Keep Jane as your CDM. But this is not my Banyana, hey? I don't know if it's stage fright. I don't know if it's because Nigeria is that good. I don't know if, they're just playing it cautious. But this is not the Banyana I know. The pace of the game from their side is dismal, man. Chantal says, the way we're playing, I doubt we'll win. Exactly, Chantal. It doesn't seem like they want to go for it. I'm panicking, Malume Kuts. I am panicking. I'm not going to lie. I am panicking. We need to win this game. But let's see. We need to win this game, Malume Kuts. I fail to understand why teams park the bus against my beloved Sundowns, says Daniel. How will they win? The aim is not to win. I think a lot of teams go into that fixture going, the aim is not to lose. And those are two very different mindsets. Simply Cursive asks, how many women in the squad have a job? I heard about it during the World Cup. I know Kaylin has a job. Kaylin has a 9-to-5. I don't know about the others. The Sundowns players, I think they're fine, but I don't know about the others. I don't want to lie. But then the nice thing about our team is that basically our front four, Jermaine, Tembi, Hilda, Linda, and Refilwe play overseas, so they get paid pretty well. In fact, Tembi is the most expensive transfer from the National Women's Soccer League then in America, out of the National Women's Soccer League. She used to play for Racing Louisville, and then now she plays for Why am I forgetting the name? Is it Tigres? UANL Tigres. In Mexico. Jermaine also plays in Mexico. Hild also plays in Mexico. Is it also Tristan? No, Tristan doesn't play in Mexico. Linda, last I remember, she was playing in Scotland. She won the league, I think last season. That side in Scotland, Glasgow City. Walpusha kangaka. Walpusha kangaka, boy. Hey, Rulani is so angry. He's always opening and closing that Red Bull box. King, is it a sponsor? Is it a sponsor requirement that he opens and closes that box when he's angry? The Red Bull box. Look, it's like we're running away from Nigeria's defense. It's like we're running away from it. Like we're actively trying to avoid it for some reason. This gave me a bit of a push to support when they were playing to the tune in live, knowing the sacrifices that they've made to follow their dreams. No, big sacrifices. It's not even small, big sacrifices. We are 34 minutes in or 35 minutes into the Sundowns game. I may be a little bit behind with the Banyana game. But yeah, we have done the bulk of the first half. The last 10 minutes, a critical phase, if you will, where teams tend to concede. They keep forcing long passes. Karaki Chiefs says Junior. Tembi starting to make good runs and they're finding a. Let's see. Hey. And Kasan as well. That's good. Let's see how it works out. I really want to win this game. My fear is that because it's 1-0 in aggregate, the longer the game goes, the more pressure we're going to be under. Supporter, guys. Support, guys. Like we're so far away from each other up front. Support. Umuntu trap ball and only when I've trapped the ball does the rest of the team wants to get there. Banyana, what's going on? What's going on? Tio Rulani. You shouldn't be acting like that on the bench, to be honest with you. I think it demoralizes players, especially the B team guys. But that's an outside opinion. I'm sure he's spoken to his teams and they understand how he is. I'm sure. You see, Jermaine, like, man, and you must see Jermaine there in Mexico, guys. She was the first one to go there out of the group. And she got signed by the rival team to the team that she was with last time out. Guys, Jermaine is incredible that side. Banyana Banyana, I don't know. Dumela Ntabi. What are these long balls? Sundowns. Ay, man. Why are they lifting balls? Why lift balls? Why? What is this obsession with trying to find that small little space? I think I've said it now for a couple of games. There's this much space. When you hold the ball for too long and there's this much space, you're trying to fit it into one of the smallest windows where either the defense gets to it or the keeper gets to it. I know what Rulani is trying to do, but the execution, guys, the execution, no, Sundowns. Like, I feel like you're killing the game. I feel like you would see the best of Ribeiro and Zwane if you could just put the ball on the floor in attacking spaces. Go into the half spaces. Look, they're all running. Like, they're all like... Oh! Sasha almost won it back. Spurs plan to cash downs on the counter-attack. They do, but it hasn't been as threatening as in the beginning of the game. Oh, wait, defense, Banyana. Nigeria just got a chance. Oh, that ball watching that was happening there in that defense. The ball watching that was happening there. Yo, guys. I can't get a heart attack now. I don't know. Banyana.
I don't know what you guys are doing. I'm trying to figure out
the
the
penalty
formation. I'm
Sundowns.
lost.
Oh, okay. Penalty to Sundowns. Let's see if Ribeiro can do something there. Okay, Mamelodi Sundowns make it 1-0 through a Ribeiro penalty. I didn't even see, like, I feel like that was the least, like, contested penalty. I almost changed the wrong one. 1-0, Mamelodi Sundowns. One mistake and they take a chance. One mistake and they've got you. Ramalepe is wasteful as a defender, too many touches. He was a right wing, funny enough. And it's actually funny because this is 100th cap. She's got 100 caps under her name. It's not a penalty, Sundowns in matches. Vele pai abanye bawathola ama-penalty sezuvelile. Today, guys, just for today.
Are you with peace? Leave me with peace. I'll leave you with peace.
Counter boy. While is having the worst day today. I don't want to say it. You say it, BK. I don't want to say it because if I say it, they're going to say I'm a hater. But also, as I tell everybody, guys, benefiting's benefiting, guys. It happens. You get over it, and then, yeah. That was dubious, though. That was dubious. I don't think, you know what? Nope. I refuse to comment. But I Sundowns has been discussing this season. Says Balube Kutso. Okay, guys, as we go into halftime, we're getting into halftime. Remember how it works. You can join the show and add your voice to the show during the halftime analysis portion, where you'll give me a general thoughts. Then I may ask you a question or two about what has happened over the half. And if you want to be part of it, just remember that you have to be following me on TikTok and join me when I'm live on TikTok. For those who are watching on YouTube, join me when I'm live on TikTok. Then at the bottom of the screen, there'll be a button that says multi-guest. Click on it, request, I let you in. You have your say, live. Oh, Tabilite, welcome, welcome, welcome. The number of times they mentioned Rothmans Cup this year. I say it's neither a goal or neither. It's neither a goal and it's also not a miss. It's inconclusive. Okay, there we go. We've got halftime in the Sundowns match. Feel free to request. But remember, you have to be following me in order to request. Sinja, welcome to the show.
Yeah, Mr. OT.
Ah,
Yeah, where are the Sundowns supporters? I'm looking for them. Where is
Bye, bye.
Agent?
I'm one of them. I'm here.
Where, Gabelihle, are you proud of yourselves?
No, to be honest.
Like, what are you going to tell your children?
Yeah. Stop asking each other questions. VJ, what did you think? Which game are you watching especially? What did you think? Hey, you guys.
I'm watching the Sun. I'm watching corruption.
Hey, it's
I
cutting.
am watching corruption.
You're watching.
I'm sitting here watching looting.
Can I have peace?
21 Hong Kong points loading. 21 Hong Kong points. We are adding. Corruption. Hey, this team should be called Congolose Football Club.
Hi, bud. What are they doing right or wrong here? Yes, they got the penalty, but I mean, the game hasn't been, that exciting. Oh, did Sinje go? Oh, Evan. Let me go to Kavin then. Kavin, welcome to the show, my brother. What is happening, guys? I'm so sorry. Please request again. Sinje, stop breaking my stuff, man. Jeez. Guys, please request again. Apologies for that. It seemed to have kicked off. Hey, there's a lot of things, man. TikTok must fix here. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We carry on. It is 0-0 in both games that we're watching tonight. Banyana Banyana versus Nigeria, as well as as well as the game, Mamelodi Sundowns and Cape Town Spurs. Just getting the graphics right here, guys. Just getting the graphics right here. Sorry, 1-0. I'm sorry, man. I didn't register that thing, man. Sorry, it's 1-0 to Sundowns. Sorry. Before you guys kill me, okay, let me open for real. Community, sorry about that, my brother. Tell me, what did you think of this first half?
Not exciting. Like for us as fans, that is all over Cape Town Spurs.
Okay.
Cape Town Spurs, they are defending, sitting at their back, hoping to get those counter attack.
Yeah.
But obviously, Sundowns is sticking to their plan, and yeah, they are all over the guys. So it's boring for me. Sundowns penetrating, trying to score, while the other team is not doing anything, sitting at the back, So it's really starting to bore me. Each time Sundowns, we'll have to watch Sundowns now trying to score, and you guys are not doing anything. I think they only had one chance that was clear. And the save. That was the only chance, but there's nothing much about Enzayo. So, but I see Bola 18. So, yeah, technical wise, the game is boring.
Okay.
Honestly, for me.
I'm gonna come back. Let me go to Kuma. Kuma, welcome to the show, my brother. How are you?
I'm anxious, man. Hey, we're playing the game of our lives.
Are you anxious
we need
because
to
your
score.
boy is there? Are you anxious because your boy is there?
No. I'm talking about Banyana game. I'm watching both games simultaneously.
Okay.
And my boy is back. Back from injury. And my boy can look bad, man. For those who don't know, né? And I would do Kutu things. I like him because we're closer to age, and that's not the case.
Yeah.
But George, can't they? When I first came in here, it felt like I was in Parliament. There, I was in jail. But you know what, né? I'm not gonna address people who unsubscribe to our WhatsApp group. I want to see VIP, so from thinking TikTok. But yeah, man, the game is nice. I was hoping Chalulile was the one who's gonna score the penalty because he could use with a booster one to get his confidence up. And then again, guys, you guys are being too harsh, man, on Sundowns. Yes, in the same week we've had decisions go our way. It wasn't a goal, younger. And this one, yeah, it happened out of the box. But to be fair, it looked like a penalty from anyone. I get you guys have the luxury of rewinding and looking at things after the fact. So now because you saw it wasn't a penalty, now you're gonna come here and accuse us of favoritism. Fine, who cares? I benefited and I have no shame. So the record that we are chasing, we're gonna be the second team to be invincible, meaning not getting any losses from against anyone. We're gonna be undefeated the whole season. But man, the game obviously it was expected. They're gonna try and get us on the counter. but clearly it's not working. Wawan. Only the person that could do this was the coach, Yako Younger. Imagine if he had to go for a team like Chiefs. You guys will be menacing if you get that coach. But anyway, I digress.
Okay.
Come on, like I'm watching our sisters play against Sunnyside. It's intense, eh? The nerves are there as well.
Let me free. Just to quote Kuma.
I benefited and I have no shame.
Let me go to Agent. Agent, welcome to the show, my brother. How are you?
I'm good, man. Hey, bro, you need to fix this TikTok thing, eh?
Is it still echoing?
Because it's you only, man. Yeah, it's you only, man. Because I was on a friend of a show yesterday. There was no echo.
The laptop one, the desktop one is always an issue, but it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry.
Okay. No, fix it. I trust you in these things, eh? But for once I benefited and I have shame. No, today I have shame.
This is the first time. This is the first time.
No, man. No, this one. I believe in Robin Hood, eh? We can rob the rich. That is fine, but not the poor, man, eh?
Not the bottom of the log, man. Why are you robbing from the bottom of the log? Taking money from a relegation battle like this.
Imagine robbing a Nyaupe boy. No, guys. No, but to be fair, to balance it out so that membership is not revoked. If a penalty is not given, then it should be a red card because they've been denying it legal score opportunity. You know, just to balance the argument out so that membership is still intact. But on the game, this is perhaps one of the best performances by Sundowns in the last 3 or 4 games. And I don't know if it's partly because Cape Town Spurs is slightly open than the other teams, Richards Bay and Yanga and others. Because I think this is not the middle top that you know, because middle top usually sees this one is more expensive, you know. I said imagine quickly. Sinje, imagine English, imagine. Robbing and I hope a boy, but anyways. But I think I wanted to address one thing quickly, so that I give others a chance. That midfield, I don't know about you guys, but it's very interesting. It's doing something very interesting for me because Umkuli is not better than Allende technically, but he's more quicker. So now we have a dynamic midfield of Umkuli, Semayem, and Temza. That's a very quick midfield. So what they do, because we don't have natural wingers, because Ribeiro is taking in, and I'll come back to Ribeiro because I feel like it's confusing Zwane. What these guys do is, if the fullbacks overlap, Omashiro and Omonda overlap, they tuck inside. If those fullbacks don't overlap, the fullbacks slightly tuck inside the midfield, and those guys in the midfield, they go out, and they're the ones that give width to us, you know? So that's a very interesting tactic that we are having midfielders come wingers. So I don't know if this is another chameleon that we are seeing, you know. And I think because maybe I trying to find a solution because these guys are quick and technically gifted, you know. I think that's why maybe Oshalule is staying more in the central area, and hence he's not returning today. You know, so I think that's a very interesting tactic.
I want to come back because there's a thing I want to ask you. Hey, September, welcome. How are you?
I'm doing well, my brother. How are you, man?
No, I'm good. Firstly, which game are you watching?
Oh, yeah, it's Sunday one, Kabuyelo.
Oh, what do you think of this game?
Kabuyelo. Still a bit concerned with the build-up. This is still not the version of Sundowns in Uyibona. Still asking myself questions with why Rulani is so insistent on those two strikers when clearly the one is severely out of form, and Shalulile hasn't been the same since returning from that injury. World Cup, that form continued, and we're seeing it continue now. So I'm just curious behind the thinking when they made this decision of the two strikers, even though Ribeiro is playing wide, but Ribeiro isn't a typical Brazilian player that can eliminate, you know?
Sorry about that. You see, hey,
No,
TikTok, everything
blessed.
is there now. Anyway,
Ribeiro isn't a typical Brazilian player. So he's not good at eliminating, but he's technically good enough to be a good striker in the PSL. Hence, he's better off as the focal point of our attack, not wide. You know what I mean? Ribeiro doesn't give me Brazilian energy at all. So I don't like him wide. But maybe it's because he's trying to make space for Shalulile. Yika forced, I would say, Ribeiro wide. But I spine into Shalulile. Unfortunately, he's done a lot for the team, but it's not working. It's not working, and we have bigger ambitions that we need to worry about, that we need to get our team in motion for. A lot of ideas in the midfield, but still that final third, still. So we're missing that Mamba mentality. There's a ruthlessness that's missing up front. And that's very concerning. That's very concerning, man. Especially at this point of the season. And then just I love Middendorp, man. I love what Middendorp is doing at Spurs. I wish he had come in earlier. He seems to have given these boys a lot more life than they had under the previous mentorship. There seems to be a lot more energy in this team. Yeah, man, I like what Middendorp is doing. I would have loved to see what would happen if he was given a full season. But Sundowns Manyangwarisha Pambili still. I'm not convinced at all.
Mpundo, welcome to the show. How are you?
Kunjani?
I'm right, Mpundo. Tell me, which game are you watching?
Awuyazi musikabuyela.
Ithini game uyibona njani?
Ngithe indaba kaloji ngathi indaba kundaba kaloji. Omunye ulandelayo umkhulisi. Umkhulisi bafethu is not standard material. You can see material.
Yeah, but and
It is
then it cuts right as you say that.
it does not deserve to be a Sundown player mkhulisi. Kuningi akwenzayo ukuthi understand. Bafethu we should borrow Kaizer Chiefs umkhulisi, maybe can do something nabo Mart lapha badlale bonke nabo Dupresi. But then anyway, I'm happy the way the guys are playing.
Okay.
It's much better. They are showing that they can play quick touch. They are able to combine good fences. Neo need to up his game. I understand he's been injured, but then he's doing well. I'm proud of the guys today. They are playing much better than the last two games they were playing. I always tell you one thing. If Rulani can stop playing favorite players on Sundowns, he can go in extra mile. He can win each and everything that he wants to win. But then if he continue playing favorite players, he's killing the team, he's killing the philosophy of Sundowns. So he must stop that mentality and give the guys a chance, play them. Everything will be sorted. Another thing, right now he must pull Rivero and Shalulile. Give Matthews and Escobar chance to play. Then everything will be sorted. But for now, I'm happy with the guys, the way they are playing. It's nice. Even you can see Mvala is doing good choices. The way they play, it's nice and clean. But I'm happy. Today I'm so happy. I don't see lots. I'm so happy. So happy.
You guys are
The only player that I'm worried about is Mkhulisi. Man, keep Mkhulisi. You're keeping up right.
I wanna go to Kumo. Kumo, on this chat about well, actually, I want to ask you about Banyana Banyana. What's happening and going wrong over there by Banyana Banyana? Because it feels as though they're not playing their game. It feels as though there's a disconnect between the front and the middle. Like, hey, like Everybody seems to be playing on their own tactics.
Remember remember who are we playing against and the magnitude of the game. We do or die. I mean, like, if Nigeria scores against us, we have to score 3 goals. Because remember, they're leading 1-0 in aggregate, and they're also playing away. So we are really at an advantage as we are here now, right? But I believe Tatlan is going to bail us out again, as she normally does. And clearly, this game, we miss more behavior. Magila or Nigerian friend. But for fun, it's not doing too bad. But you know, when the front three are there, it's always bound to happen. The feel journey is what she tried to stay this shit, Mara. You don't know, Retawana. Maybe after the halftime talk, you're gonna see something different, hopefully. Yeah, but I still have hope. We might equalize in terms of like aggregate score and go to extra time. And that is where I think we're gonna beat Nigeria because I believe you are much more speedier and have more stamina compared to them.
And then in terms of Sundowns, the 2 questions I have, because I'm just going to give you guys some time here. The 2 questions that I have, are we seeing a better team with Lodge out of it? Number 1. And then number 2, still going wide and playing those long balls in. Is it a long-term thing that Rulani is trying to do, or long crosses or late crosses, things like that? Do you think that it's getting better?
Bruh, you know, you guys will never get me to hate Lodge. And fine, obviously, there's been games where Lodge has been like the man of the match. He's been improving our game stuff, right? The same goes for Alante, the same goes for Rino. Because with Sundowns, I don't want to use that same BOC team. Whenever we play a different team, they tend to perform better. And when they play the following, they do nonsense. So you can't really single out any player at Sundowns. So you can say it for that game, but you can't say overall, right? In terms of the crosses and long stuff, Jordaan is a scientist, like he likes to experiment. And I don't blame him, especially because every team seems to be playing Sundowns as a low block, no matter where we play, whether it's NFD, whether it's CAF, especially here in the PSL. So we have to find alternative ways to get our to get the Ribeiro Shaulile supply, because at least they are taller. So it makes sense for them. So yeah, obviously it hasn't been our way of play for a long time. So you're gonna have a little hiccups, but once we get it, you're gonna see the vision that Rulani is trying to do.
Okay, Agent, are we seeing maybe, and it's not to say he's a bad player. I'm not saying that, all of a sudden Sundowns looks incredible. Are we seeing a difference with Lodge out? And then secondly, these balls that you guys are trying to play in the smallest of passages, you got a chance there. The chance that you got from Mayema came from, a bit of 1-2 action and a cutback cross. Why are you still going up?
I think I don't know if you recall that using our white channels, Mashego tagged in and made the wrong decision. So I think it's a tactic that you're trying to employ for CAF specifically, because the teams have figured us out. They're closing the house spaces and they're closing the inside channel, and that side is compact. Now they're forcing us to go outside. So I think Rulani is even in a game where it's not necessary for us to go outside. He's trying to experiment with us that, guys, let's learn to go outside and put in crosses, because Sundowns is never in a crossing team. We don't have the what is it called?
You bought a
the
helicopter
height,
and a private
and
jet.
I doubt we even have the technique and everything like that, right? Yes, Kuma, I still have the echo. But so I think that's the thing that we're trying to trying to do, you know. I think it's part of finding a solution. So I'm not so much against it. It's like the shit balls in, the lobbed balls in, you know. I think it's something that we're trying to do, and at some point, hopefully, can perfect, you know. And I don't know. Maybe you would remind me, because I think maybe I'm done with suffering from amnesia. Ever since this season has started, has Sundowns ever been played the so-called Sundowns way?
No,
I mean,
not that I think.
at any
no.
point, you
A
know.
diamond.
So at any point, I doubt you've ever played the Sundowns way, take that away, you know, bombard the team, come after it, you know, the Pitso way, the diamond. I don't recall any game, you know. So I feel like we are forgetting that with the diamond, it was what I always call shooting the blanket. That yes, we'll score more, yes, we play aggressive football, but we'll concede more. So that thing is not sustainable in the long term. People are gonna say last year we drew 2 against Wydad, sure, given, and this year we drew against Younger, given, but it was a 0-0 draw. How many goals have you conceded?
I believe in the league it's only 5 goals in your 19 games.
When was the last time some 2 goals? This is. I don't recall. If anything, it would have to be Pirates. You know? So maybe this is how African teams or African champions should play. The nonsense that they are playing, the sort of nonsense that they are playing. You know, Ahly plays this kind of nonsense and they win. You know, so maybe this is how we are supposed to go to the next level. You know, and I wanted to say something because it's a point that I've seen all over the news and even prominent Sundowns vlogs that Shalulile is only how many goals? 17 goals behind the PSL top goal scorer, all-time goal scorer. I think he deserves a benefit of the doubt. He deserves a leeway. The same way you would always play Ozwani, but Ozwani doesn't play well. Like the past 2 games, Ozwani hasn't played well, but you play him. So I think he has deserved that.
Benefit of the doubt.
What is it called? That benefit of the doubt, you know? But even also, let's go away from benefit of the doubt. Let's discuss the tactics of it. Look at Shalulile. Shalulile does a lot of the running, does a lot of the defending. I don't know if people call under Stuart Baxter, he had a player called Kirsten Nkatz.
Oh, central defensive
The moment he left
striker.
the Chiefs,
Central defensive striker. CM.
you know, the first defensive striker in PSL. And the moment he left Chiefs, the moment we saw his importance as fans, you know, that sometimes a striker doesn't always have to score, you know? So now, when a player like Shalulile, who occupies at least 2 defenders at a time, he's able to hold up the ball and play others. And sometimes he goes out of position, goes to the wing, drags one defender with him. He does a lot of technically good things that if you take him out, we miss that target man presence, even if he doesn't score. You know, so, and also on top of that, let's not forget that in this Cameroon thingy, he's forced to go out wide. He's a target man, he doesn't have the skills to go out wide and eliminate players. You know? So
there he is. Almost.
You know, so the goals will come as long as he keeps doing the right thing. As long as he keeps getting the chances, the goals will come because he has that thing in him.
Are you watching?
So I just feel like sometimes it's hard.
Are you watching the Banyana game?
Unfortunately, no. I'm working on something on the laptop, so I can't.
Okay, no. I wanted. I want to get some Banyana people in. No, thank you, AJ. I want to get some Banyana people in for the Banyana match. Let's see. Okay, Efezi is here. I know Efezi can tell me about Nigeria. Efezi, how are you doing?
I'm a piano, piano. I'm a piano. We are here again.
Again, we look each other in the
We are
eyes.
here again. I don't know why I keep on echoing.
No, there's a problem on the panel. So if you're on the panel, it echoes for some reason. They're still getting it fixed out, but we can hear you perfectly.
Are you sure?
Yeah, you can just push through. We can hear you perfectly. The echo is just on the side of the
Okay.
panels. Apologies, guys.
So what I'm seeing here is the South African ladies. Is it what do you call them? Is it Bafana? What do you call them?
Banyana.
Yeah, the Banyana Banyana. They are not that aggressive,
Yeah,
and the intentionality is not there.
yeah.
You know, because if they pressure the Nigeria defense, they might penetrate, they might go through, but they are not showing that aggressiveness.
Yeah.
Yeah, and when it comes to the Nigeria, I think they are pressing, but still, the attackers are not doing what I'm expected of them. The game might end probably maybe 1-0, but I think the South African ladies might get penalty if they put more pressure, because our defense is not that solid. Yeah, if they
But I
can even
wanna-
hold the midfield a bit.
But I want to give credit to your defenders, because from what I'm seeing, they've been very disciplined. If there's one thing, they've been very disciplined. They're not moving around a lot. You know, they've got the benefit of the one goal. Do you really have to try harder from Nigeria's side? Can't you just see this game out 1-0 and be fine?
No, 1-0. 1-0 is like it's like we are not serious because it's aggregate. We are not serious. So until South Africa scores, then maybe we'll be serious. Because now, if you look well, they are really going on the defense. But anyway, we are still the defense. We are still good when it comes to defense. That is the only thing. That is the only difference. But if you are ladies, Banyana put the aggressiveness, they might scale through. Because it is only the aggressiveness that we see them through. Though I want Nigeria to win 2-0. Yeah, at least just to win you people 2-0. Yeah,
Okay.
we are brothers, but just take that 2-0. But the way they are playing, I'm not too sure.
Yeah, I'm not convinced also.
Yeah.
I'm not convinced at all.
Yeah, I want at least they should just try, but let them give us the 2. We just need just 2, not more than 2.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
please talk to your girls.
Let me bring it him, Toto. Welcome to the show.
Thank
man.
you.
How
Mr.
are you?
OT.
So tell me, are you watching the Banyana game?
Yes, I actually watched the entire half, and I'm continue. I tried to watch the Sundowns game, and I'm like, no, let me be patriotic today.
Well, what do you think of what you're seeing?
No, I think we're not pushing enough in terms of creating the chances. The Nigerians are scared of playing. They don't mind us on the ball because that's our game basically. So I see we're trying to pass the ball, but we're not doing anything that's harming Nigeria. They fine with what we're doing right now. So we need to be a bit more aggressive in terms of pushing, and hopefully we can get some shots on goal. I don't think I've seen the Nigerian keeper make any key saves. So it's been a very easy game for the Nigerian defense and the keeper. Khatana, I see her running, but it's not happening. It's not happening. So
Is it a
I'm not
tactical
sure
thing?
how we're gonna get our goal if we don't change the way we're playing right now.
Is it a tactical thing, or is it just, man, the moment? You know, they've been building up to this moment for a while. Is it maybe that's what is holding them back a little bit?
Yeah, it could be also tactical, and I think Nigeria has contained our forwards quite well. I don't see any of them who, Nokolo, they even took her out, and Jermaine, they're not as effective as we know them to be. You know, so I think they've contained us very well today. Yeah, well, we're just passing the ball in areas that are not hurting them. So because of that, I don't think if it doesn't change, the game will change. it could end with them scoring actually than us scoring, because it's a more of a dangerous game. We'll get desperate and send a lot of people forward, and then they'll catch us on the break. That's how I see it. Unless we change our tactics and try to be more direct and force this issue, at least score one, then the game will open up. They will try and play again.
What do you think of this? Them being so far from each other. I think the one thing that I've always enjoyed from our team, Banyana Banyana, especially up front, is that they compress the spaces. Obviously, there comes times for transition breaks. But I see them, man, trying to play long balls into three defenders, trying to make weird runs instead of just coming closer together.
I think it has to do with the shape that the Nigerians have. They're very disciplined. They're not moving a lot out of position. So there's not enough space to pass the ball the normal way that we... So that's why they're trying these long balls, and it's not working. We are short and... it's really not working, but the Nigerians are very disciplined. Even the ones that are playing in the midfield, they never out of position. So you can't really, string those passes like we normally do today. So you have to be a bit more forceful of the issue. You just take the game to them and don't try and pass it to the box. It's not gonna happen today. That's what I'm saying. It's like unfortunately today we're well contained. Oh, ish. I thought that was a good cross, but
no. Hey, let me see. Let me carry on. Since you haven't watched the Sundowns game, let me carry on.
I just saw that dubious penalty. That was a free kick, but it's fine. It's fine. First, it's no longer called Mamelodi Sundowns. It's VR Sundowns now.
At least you don't have to worry about crossing lines anymore, but it's okay.
Hey.
No, thank you, Pitso. Guys, okay. My thoughts about the Banyana game. There's no intensity from Banyana Banyana. Somebody said in the comments that they're playing like they're leading, and I genuinely feel like they're playing like they're leading. I feel like they're not trying to do much. And to be honest with you, this Nigerian team, for me, is not that strong in my eyes. It's not that strong. Hey. Cupido had a chance there. It's not that strong in my eyes. The only problem is that they're disciplined. They have a bunch of players who are willing not to play today. So that defense is willing not to play. Their job is to stay there and try and frustrate our forwards and move them wide. They're not trying to do fancy things and play out from the back and all of that. Their midfield is disciplined. They're not trying to do a whole bunch of things. Very similar to what the men were doing in the AFCON, where, they're content with Osimhen getting the ball up top. We clear the ball, Osimhen will win it and do something. Similar to now, these girls, these ladies all sit back and then they hope that striker of theirs, I'm trying to get the number, the striker of theirs, Ajibade, will win something up top. That is what's happening. And you can't blame them. They've got the lead. So Banyana Banyana have to do something drastically different. And I think one of the issues that is happening with Banyana Banyana is these spaces. I think when you start panicking, or when you think about a moment and you make it so big, I believe that there are 4 players, as Malume Kutso pointed out, I believe there are 3 or 4 players up front who are waiting for a magical through ball to come in. They're waiting for, some magical ball that goes through the defenders or over the top and gets to them. They're all standing on the line. Instead of somebody dropping back, do some different things, false nine it a little bit, come and support each other. A lot of the time when you get the ball up front, there's nobody else there in order to support. There's nobody there to be with the other player. Everybody is far away from each other. And I think that is hurting us, especially because we can't transition the way that we normally transition. Usually, by this point, Banyana Banyana would have gotten a couple of chances to break and have Khatlana free her legs, run at the defense, run in behind, put defenders in tough situations. These ones are like, no, guys, we've been told that we're going to sit in a semi-back five and we're not going to do anything. We're not going to do anything but defend. We don't want to get fancy. In terms of the Sundowns Cape Town Spurs game, I don't think Cape Town Spurs is in a low block per se. But I do believe that it's actually something similar. I do believe that Ribeiro and them are playing too far wide. If you look at the chances that they've gotten, they had one just at the beginning of the half. If they come closer and play those 1-2s closer, get the 1-2s, it's not necessarily central, but it's not all the way wide. It opened the Cape Town Spurs up twice, if I'm not mistaken. Miami hitting it wide on the first try. And you can then activate guys like Ribeiro. I think Ribeiro is waiting for those 1-2s. He's waiting for the ball on feet. He's waiting for those type of things. But they keep playing this high ball. And what's frustrating me, and I know they're probably working it out to try to figure out how this is going to work in future. What's frustrating me, honestly, is that there's this much space, guys. There's this much space. So even the type of ball that you need to play has to be a specific type of ball. You saw the ball that they got the goal versus Richards Bay with, where Mendieta scored the last minute. You got to whip them or play them early. Here comes Mendieta, speak of the devil. You got to whip them or they have to come in early in order to take advantage of that space. But if you're going to lob a ball in, it's either the defender's going to get there or keeper. So I don't know, guys. It's frustrating, but I guess if there's one place where you can experiment with these type of things, it would have to be versus the worst team in the league in the PSL that you guys are unbeaten in. So let's see. Malume Kutu says Nigeria is dropping back. The girls are coming. Yeah, man. Hey, they just need to combine better. I think they just need to combine better. Guys, just add 45 to whatever my timer says, and you'll have the time. It's going to change over every 5 minutes to each of the matches unless somebody scores. Then we can go look at it. I'm disappointed in Banyana. I'm not going to lie. So far, I've been disappointed. And that defense, when you leave them to their own devices, I see the kotsi. Kibona kotsi. There's too much space. Too much space. Maybe they should go back to a 4-3-3, man. Just hit a 4-3-3, simple. Or if you're going to play 4-4-2, let Breadwinner go all the way up. Guys, no, I love me some Breadwinner. Ah, way. Interesting. He won the ball. He won the ball. I guess that's what you say. Cape Town Spurs calling for a penalty of their own. Okay, Cupido traps the ball. Vala lunges. He touched the ball. You know, his trailing leg did what trailing legs did, but also the way he naturally put that foot there. But it's fine. He got the ball. Clear the ball, Banyana. Oh, can we go forward, please? To who? Kasara to who? Guys. Hey, Banyana, man. Now, it's not a penalty. He got a touch. 80% of the time, Sundowns play against low blocks. They should find ways to play as cat. Exactly. Talking about the VAR match. Oh, there was something fishy there, you guys. Hey, is this the kitchen sink? Nigeria's goalkeeper there. Okay, Ribeiro, Shalulile, and Mayama off. In comes Matthews, Mendieta, Utesh, Mendieta, and Tapelo Moren. But I hear you, Kat. It is going to be low blocks most of the time. And I think that the tactic that Sundowns has chosen to try break down the low block, I don't know if that's the one for the type of low blocks that they're getting. I think Sundowns has a ton of really skillful technicians that can work in small spaces, that can work with little space. And I think I would use that to counteract the low block. Play passes to try and get the guys out of position. Like I said, with the 2 chances that they got, that's pretty much what they did. Shot! Oh, shot there by Banyana Banyana. The other Kosani twin hit it. And Nigerian keeper was able to gather it. Oh, she could have taken a touch there. I think she could have taken a touch. I actually think she could have taken a touch. Malume Kutso says it's coming. Let's see, Malume Kutso. Let's see. Ashley Cupido gets a yellow card for dissent. Don't get out of yourselves. Hey, if there's one thing that this team must know, don't get out of yourselves, because that's when Sundowns can punish you proper. Like, I get Malume Kutso that it's coming, ne? I get it, but I also feel like we're playing a very dangerous game there at the back. Like, the more we go forward, and I don't trust our defense like that. I'm not gonna lie. I don't trust our defense like that as Banyana Banyana. I don't trust it. I trust Nigeria's defense more than I trust our defense. If that makes sense. 70th minute in the Banyana game. We need to do something, guys. Hey, we need to do something here. I really want to go. I really want to watch the Olympics, man. Knowing that Banyana's there, I really want to see the Olympics. Especially after the World Cup. Yellow card, Ref. Give him a card, Ref. Mendieta, yellow card for no reason. No reason. He's a hothead. Mendieta. Cape Town Spurs is also pushing. I hope the goal comes, says Umto. Thing is, I haven't seen anything convincing from our play like that. Okay, not anything, but it hasn't been that convincing. If we're keeping it 100. Somebody come and support. Somebody come pick up the ball. Oh, why are you putting the defense under so? Go get the ball. I honestly don't get it. You can't, we're building up. We've got the ball in the center. There's no one there to get the ball. Manjumunt is playing alone there. Guys, not in the midfield. Oh. Hilda almost got it. Jermaine almost got it. Burn with a free kick just outside Sundowns' box. Okay, he hit it low, went through the wall. It's going to be a corner for Cape Town Spurs. Aye, Jermaine. Nice work to track bet, Marai, Jermaine. Rapapolo. Hey, Cape Town Spurs is pushing on the other side too. Could this be an opportunity for Sundowns to hit an attack Nyana there? Come on, Banyana, stop with the long balls, guys. Oh, give it. If I'm to Polo. Tembi. Tembi, kabu triple bolo, Tembi. And I think what's frustrating me is that there were complaints about the pitch in Nigeria and that it was chosen or prepared in order for them not to be able to play, and there were all those conspiracy theories. Now here's Loftus and they're playing the ball high. Here's Loftus, possibly one of the best surfaces in the country. Yet now we're just lobbing balls. Oh, guys. I don't know, man. The Twins are not what we think they are. They're just adding numbers. I think Nonkolo is the better one. But I also feel like the structure of this team is gone, because when the Adkosani twin came on now, again, we've got 4 people who are waiting for a ball to come to them out of nowhere. And then look, all 4 are up front. The 4 people are up front. Therefore, right there, therefore, when the ball gets played out into the midfield, Nigeria wins the midfield battle because there's 2 separate teams playing here. There's 2 separate teams. There's a 4 up front and a 6 at the back. Refilwe is overrun in the midfield. She's overrun. Center mid. Bambanani not so much. Chuchu's not so much, because I think defensively we haven't been tried that much. I'm not so, how do I put it? I'm not so trusting of our defense, but to be honest, they haven't been tried much in this game. I don't know why. They're playing so far from each other, and it's irritating. It's irritating. Look, where's the midfield option? There's no midfield option. We're going up. Come on, come on. Playing it up, guys. Malume Kutso, I need your patience. I need your patience. I can't. I need your patience.
Yesterday, my stomach, she was there. It's not a right.
It's not a right, guys. It's not a
Father
right.
God, send help. It's tough.
I really want to go into this thing, man. And I'm not going to lie. It's 77 minutes and...
Oh, Kakaze.
What Kakaze? Why you Kakaze, my brother? Relax.
Oh, ref. That was the wrong ball. That was the wrong ball, Cape Town Spurs. That was the wrong ball. You should have kept it wide. Support her! Don't support her! They keep doing the same thing. They keep doing the same exact thing. Linda's missing in the midfield, Mar. What's happening? I don't get it. I honestly don't get it.
I don't know what you guys are doing. I'm trying to figure out the formation. I'm lost.
Don't know what's happening. Tembi should get away from the center back. Please. They should put in no good to strike if they're going to play long balls. I don't understand it. I honestly don't understand, Velile. But I think the thing ain't deny more than anything. Midfield, there's no one there. There's no one who's running back in to come and pick up the ball. There's no one who's making an option. Ooh. What happened to Mamelodi Kabane or Banyana? I'm not sure. I think they're on the bench. Let me just check the lineup again. Okay, Hayo and To Banyana. I'm not sure. This team plays much better than Kaizer Chiefs. Which team, Julius? Cape Town Spurs. Yo, I'm just stressed, guys. I'm stressed. I really want the Olympics, man. Okay, I won a game at Sundowns. I see, but there's country duty that's happening here. Yeah, no, they've got a plan. They've got a plan. I think you can accuse Middendorp of a lot of things, but in terms of making plans, I think he's up there in the PSL. They have a plan. And it's attacking. Well, yeah, it's attacking. It's about pressure. It's about going. It's about breaking. It's about doing all those things. So there's a plan. Come on, show some life, guys. Oh, show some life. Why is there no life in Banyana Banyana? Show some life. That's how the penalty was won the last time. High ball. High ball. But of course, keeper protection. Let's see Cape Town. Spurs. Oh. Woo. Ball played in back in after a free kick. Is the hour. Oh, they're open, Sundowns. They're open, Sundowns. They're open. What a play. Boshoff, goalkeeper. Caitlin Swart injured there in a bit of a collision. Nigeria playing a crossing. I don't know why they didn't do this from day one. That is how you do it versus Banyana Banyana. But they're still leading. It's 1-0 on aggregate that side. Nigeria versus South Africa. Oh, guys, I'm so stressed. Oh. No, they must man up. Thank you, Malume Kutsai. They must man up. Yo, hi, guys. Kilo Ashwala. Complaining about pain with 8 minutes left. Hi, guys. Nah, man. They're off, man. They're off. They're off. FS, I really want the Olympics, man. That's why I'm stressed. And I'm stressed because I'm not seeing the effort. Not seeing the effort. I'm not seeing the want. I'm not seeing the desire from the ladies. That's my problem here. Like, lose because Nigeria is better than you. Don't lose because you guys also didn't put in any effort. To who, Hilda? To who? Who was that cross to? Why? Guys. It remains 0-0 in the Banyana game, which means that as it stands, Nigeria goes through from the goal they scored at home. We really need to do something, man. We really need to do something. You can't be giving away throw-ins like that. Don't cross it. Don't cross. Second ball. Why are you crossing it too? Yo. Look, counter. There's Oshwala. Nakuthaba Oshwala. I'll always say. Hey, shall we go, guys? Balls are going through legs. While we're defending, Tembi. That girl should have controlled that. Yo, Malume Kudzo, I'm stressed. I'm stressed right now. We keep looking for this Hail Mary pass. I don't understand where this tactic comes from. This Hail Mary pass. Play the ball. Put the ball down. Play to your strengths. Hey. Like, they just need to remember who they are. That's all. Remember who you are. Prepa Polo, if I'm to Polo, build up the game. When the space opens up, you let them go. You let Tembi go. Tembi, pasa Polo, Tembi. Hey, mistake so far, I can't. So I can't say anything. All I can say is, what is it on 203? That's all I can say. I can't say anything else. 86 minutes. Time is running out. Time is running out. Time is running out. Time is running out for Banyana Banyana and their hopes to go to the Olympics. Yo, guys, I'm stressed. Stand up. There's no time. Yeah, please. And get back onto the pitch, Ramalipi. There's no time. I think Desiree is also just making changes for the sake of making changes right now. These are not changes that are going to change anything, and it's probably going to make it harder for us in the second half. But should we get into extra time, for example? Sorry, extra time. I know. We were outstructured here. That's all we can say. We were outstructured. Kaylin, get the ball. Oh. Heaven. Relax, relax, relax. Don't pump it. Don't pump it up. No. Why? You have time. You've got the ball. You've got a player right next to you. Why go long? What is happening? Banyana Leona. we went to added time over there, stoppage time over there with Cape Town Spurs and Sundowns. They've played a minute and a half of the 4 minutes they need to play. It's been a good outing by Cape Town Spurs, but Sundowns match is 1-0 to Sundowns, Lloyd. 1-0 to Sundowns. But they need more than just a very good game, a very good loss, especially at the bottom of the league there. Bottom of the table. Relax, Hilda. Relax, Hilda. Oh, no, Hilda is... Hey. Ooh, taking the game to Little Laos is not brilliant. They've got a following. It's not even that, Mto. My problem is not even that. My problem is they play. Look, they're still jogging. Guys, how are you jogging in the last minutes of a quality? Yo. Somebody come, support, guys. Arsa khona le go trepa. Yo. Yo. Look, arsa khona go trepa, Hilda. Hey, Agriken, the moment I speak about Sundowns and decisions, people say things to me. "90 minutes is up in the Banyana game. Yo, guys. Relax, Atungai. Don't send it in. Don't send it in. Who are you sending it to? Hilda, not here. Yeah, no. No wonder she didn't start this game at all. No wonder she didn't start. How much added on time is it? How much stoppage time is it? Was that a handball? Was that a handball? Sundowns. Hey, Cape Town Spurs is gonna cry. Oh, Cape Town Spurs, what after this game? They're going to cry. Is it 3 minutes? Oh, it's 3 minutes. What do you guys do? Oh my what? Game over, Cape Town Spurs. We are still busy with Banyana Banyana, hoping that we can get a penene or something or a coal. To who? Who are you crossing to? What is happening? Why is Banyana? Look, the Nigerian defense is just swallowing it up. Gosh, guys, don't stand around. Oh my. Relax, Linda. You don't have to go wide. No, God. Banyana's 0-0, Spang. It's 0-0. Yeah, we're not going to the Olympics. It's done, eh? It's done. Now we're just desperately throwing balls up. Desperately throwing balls up into areas where there's no one. Into toilet. Oh, guys. Now, one thing. Oh, yo. To who? Yes. No, guys. Ay, 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 ay. Guys, today I'm seeing Mamelodi Sundowns. So Cornelius on YouTube says, today. Yeah, there we go. It's done. Hi, but it's well done. Congrats to Nigeria. Congrats to Nigeria. That's all we can say. Congrats to Nigeria. They won. I don't want to be a sore loser and all of that stuff. Our ladies didn't show up for this game. Our ladies didn't show up for this game. It didn't feel like it was special to them. Guys. Like, it's one thing to lose, but it's another thing to lose in this way. Like, to lose not showing up. No. I'm hacked. I'm not gonna lie. I'm hacked. Malume Kuto. I'm hacked.
Yeah. Mr. Uzi. I just have a question. And it's also to you and those concerned with Banyana Banyana football. Actually, football in general. This actually goes into Sundowns and Lodge. Guys, why do you want to limit certain players who perform in a certain way? I've always said, let them be run. Let them be, and people have said, no, let them be staying with number 9. No, Ushina, when she moves around, she is so limited. I was not receiving ball. She's letting balls bounce. I'm losing because people are like preserve energy. Same goes for Ulosh. Yeah, system. Nizomplay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand, Mr.
Yeah.
I've been saying it, man. Mumnandi from the wing, as Hambela, as Romela. Today, she listens, and you can see the frustration in her face. She listens to instructions. Stick alapa. So, about everybody.
Marustikelani, Malume Kuto.
They don't bring the ball to her.
No, but besides that, Malume Kuto, you've got 4 attacking players who are all standing on the line of Nigeria. I don't understand what their tactic was to stand on the defense. And there's no midfield play. There's no one in the midfield. They're playing these long balls. Today is just frustrating, man.
I've always been honest. I love Banyana Banyana. They're a group of good players, but they rely on that one player. Let that one player play. Like, I always say, I'm a performance making participation medal. Our primary school, they must spend those things. So because you want to include everyone, star player to star player. Let Tembi run the show. Now they must know we come after Tembi. He like the chase of goal. Okay, fair again. Yeah, what chase is goal. Mara, she must also remember our chase of goal. Again, epic temperament. I think the worst thing we did today was limit that goal. Everyone else there, we robot. We are supposed to let that girl play. He runs that team, not her running.
But besides that, Malume Kuto, I know I was so happy for Jane Refilwe to come back because Refilwe allows the midfield to tick. And then it pushes Linda forward, and Linda combines well with the front people. But now I'm seeing Linda on the wing. Come on, Hilda's up there. Oh, Kasane, both of them, the other twin came in and had to play on the wing. Not even like the tactics for today, Malume, because I don't know.
They tried a lot of things that they have not done. At some point, I saw all 4. Pesane, Sopesinwe, Timbi, and I think it's a Juan. All standing in a line with the defense.
Yes.
And you have the 2 midfielders. But I still say it's not go by default. She doesn't stand in the line.
Ah,
She was coached to do that. By
ah.
default, she's got no positional discipline. She moves around the whole pitch. Akancela ibhola ku-left back, athi ngiyabalanda. And today she did what Rose would usually say. Stick around uzothola ama-goal. Hayi man. And ingizwisa ubuhlungu. Khona lo muntu lo oza la azolwisa uLodge. Ngicela nikele uLodge. Mina ngamfuna ndimfuni. Ungazofika la ube the-first advocate against uLodge. Ngekela nomunye umntana.
For time's sake, volume kutso. Re tla bua sentle o sane. Let me bring in Kolani. Kolani, 1-0 win versus Cape Town Spurs. They were pressing there at the end.
Yeah, Mr. Oti, the most embarrassing win I've ever seen with Sundowns. Like Agent said earlier, this benefiting with the game. I am a bit of a shame, Mr. Oti. And I've been ignoring the fact that this is not Sundowns we know. I miss the tiki-taka Sundowns, the Shushan and Piano Sundowns. These days, Mr. Oti, angiasm the Sundowns, and it's Seabuga because we support Sundowns, but yes, if Madrid Gale early, I would have switched from to Madrid because Mr. Oti, I don't want to lie. This is not the Sundowns we know. This is not the Sundowns we fell in love with. Winning it's another thing, Mr. Oti, but to us Sundowns fans, it matters how to win games. Yeah, so and also had that to Mazinho. That wasn't a penalty. It was outside, but yeah, it's in. My officials are PSL. In the PSL, Mr. Oti. Thanks for the time.
Hey, Kolani. I'm heartbroken right now.
Mr. Oti, one more thing, Mr. Oti. Yeah, I think we do have a system and a way to play against Amalo blocks. We've seen Ama 1-2 Atenziwa Ribeiro first half. We did it only twice.
Yes.
I understand why we didn't continue doing it rapidly. I understand because we created like two or three chances. And we decided to stop. And we were finding our spaces like we left back here, Cape Town seats. But I'm not sure why Coach didn't emphasize we should like do that more often. Mr. Oti. Back there, I'm on too. And Ribeiro is good or is good on that, Mr. Oti. Like my half spaces. For me, I'll say we do have a player to play this one role, not to replace him, but to play a role because I think Ribeiro strives to blow my half spaces.
Okay. We'll touch on it because it's a big thing. I've been telling you guys it's a big thing, but we'll see it tomorrow properly. Let me bring in FSZ.
Okay, thanks.
All I can say to you guys is well done. You're through to the Olympics.
Hello?
I can hear you.
Brother, I feel your pain. Yeah, but it's one of those things. Yeah, I can't expect your girls to stop our dream of going to the Olympics. Yeah, it makes no sense. So at least your girls should go relax and come back next time. They got the whole opportunity, but they could not utilize it. Our girls are not playing any football today. The defense was a bit solid, but they are not playing any football.
Yeah. And
your girls are there to do what is necessary, but they could not. So I don't think we can even do much in the Olympics. But since your girls are not serious, let's go and represent.
I think that's what's frustrating me more than anything. I can understand losing a game and everybody played at their best and the other team was just better than you. But it's almost like they gave up. I don't know what happened with Banyana Banyana today. But yeah,
If-
your girls
even-
did the job.
Even if we are winning, I want a balanced game. But your girls are not just ready. That's my problem. They didn't show that aggressiveness, like that readiness. When they went to the changing room, what was the coach telling them? They came back, they could not do anything. You know, it's not really encouraging. I'm happy we won, but I wanted a competitive game. And your girls were not doing that, you know. So I'm not happy, because with the way our girls are playing, I don't think they will do well in Olympics unless they change things. We wanted people that will, you know, play football that will be scared.
Yeah.
Oh, it wasn't there. So that is it, man. Let me give opportunity to others to talk. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Efezi. Joe, the effort, man. It's the effort. I think that's
Yeah,
what.
no.
Yo.
Today it was lacking, man. Yeah, today it was lacking. It's like, you know, we know how the girls can play, man. They're so passionate, and they're so forceful sometimes when they get in front. And unfortunately, today it was not there, and it did not happen for them. And I don't know what exactly did we need to do. But maybe also it's a compliment to the Super Falcons. They were so well structured today.
Yeah.
I mean, everything we tried did not work. Whether it was Utembi making the runs that we normally know she can make. I didn't even see Jamini. Jamini is one of those dangerous wingers that we have, forward players, and I didn't see her today. So it was an overall disappointing game, and unfortunately, it cost us our spot. I didn't expect to see such a performance from the girls normally, who are very reliable. Yeah, so it is what it is. But unfortunately, I hope one day they will increase the sports for African teams, because these two sports, man, hour.
No, so thank you. For time's sake, guys, I'm just gonna zoom through the last ones, guys. We'll talk about it properly tomorrow. Let me go to Butare. Butare, which game did you watch?
Wait, can you hear me?
I can hear you perfectly.
My man, I was watching short because I'm at work. I'm disappointed the way I saw Banyana Banyana playing. They were playing in patches, not playing their way of playing. Tembi Khatlana was coming in from the wing. Otisane, they were not doing what they were supposed to do. I think all in all, they didn't play well, and they were not forcing the game the way they were supposed to. And they were not show, most especially first half, they didn't show that they are chasing the game. So in that aspect, I'm disappointed. As for Sundowns, I didn't watch the game, but I saw they benefited. Hey, these guys are benefiting, eh? They're benefiting. And now they're no longer benefiting from Kaizer Chiefs. They're benefiting everywhere. They're a benefit FC. Aye, guys, we are tired now.
I'm surprised that people are saying they benefited with shame. There's a lot of Sundowns fans I'm seeing in the comments saying that I got this one.
Now they need to have shame, my man. You see, they used to say when we benefit from Kaizer Chiefs, there is no shame. Now in the PSL is too much, guys.
Okay.
But other than that, for me, I feel like Sundowns fans are very spoiled. Guys, whether benefited or not, you are winning games. That's all what matters. You guys don't understand the importance of winning games, guys. You are winning games. Be grateful. You have taken the league. Hey, Tinabanye, we don't know how to win games. So, guys, be grateful. Don't be too spoiled, man. Football is a game of chances, and I guess Sundowns is their time, but Sundowns fan needs to relax, guys. But other than that, thanks for watching.
Do you know what's funny, Butare? Mathematically, now with that win, Chiefs can't win the league. You are out mathematical. It's done. We have Agent. Let me bring you in. What did you think about the game? And you wanted to ask something.
Yes. You know, I don't know what this word means, but my grandfather worked in the mines, and he used to come at us and he'd tell us, "You guys are being dermakar." So I think that's what happened here. I can assume from your frustration that's what happened in Banyana also.
Yo, hey, don't even.
But before I go to Sundowns, I go back to the qualification of Club World Cup. But this was the most fair way of taking the best teams to an international competition. Take the best teams that we have, you know?
Yeah.
Now, imagine a WAFCON winner not in the Olympics. Like, make it make sense, you know?
And last time,
So
both
for me,
teams were not in the Olympics,
feel like-
funny enough.
Can you repeat? I think my network is kind of bad. Yeah.
Oh, both teams didn't make it last time either. So, yeah, interesting. Anyway.
Exactly. You know, so I think we have to be creative with our way of qualification so that we send our best teams. You know, that's the point that I wanted to raise with regards to Banyana. You know, that it's not high time we consider alternative way of qualification. But I'm not saying this because Banyana lost. It's a conversation that we've already been having with regards to Club World Cup.
And you know, it's funny. We've even switched. Because I'm like, Banyana could have earned their spot, but they didn't show anything. So maybe it also comes down to, you know, hey, when it's a knockout, go for it.
Yeah, you know, but
okay.
On to the other one. This is the worst win we've ever had in a long time. Worst win. I think sometimes football is unfair, and it's for situations like this where the better team lost, you know, and once they lose by an error of a referee, you know, even though, like I said, Abuti Kuzo is a ref, maybe will correct me, that I feel like it was going to be a red card, but it wasn't going to be a penalty, you know. But again, Spurs was the better team. Spurs deserved to win. I think they hit the crossbar. So it's difficult to tell a team that you played well but you lost, you know, but they played well. I can only say better luck next time to them, you know. With Sundowns,
next time might be NFD, but it's fine.
With Sundowns, I think maybe Rulani was given instructions somewhere. Or, let's just drive this snake, eh? Let's see if he still has his powers. Because man, no.
Let's get our money's worth.
You know, because man, it looked like they knew they were gonna win, no matter what. Even if a ball goes over and it will hit the bar, you know. No. They're just driving you today, eh?
When I
Maybe it's a good one,
remember
but anyways. On a serious note, though, I think some call it luck, some call it own luck. I think I've been an outspoken critic of Rulani, but I've come to support him because Sundowns is winning. The bottom of the day, that's what matters. How he does it, maybe Kim Lungisi, he's fixing things somewhere. Somehow he's winning. That's all I can say about Rulani at this point. That he's winning. He celebrates, except this one. This one I'm not gonna celebrate it, but he's winning. He might even win FCAF playing this way, and he'll go down in history as the youngest CAF Champions League winner. You know, so
okay.
What can we say? Yeah, man.
All I'm gonna say is it must be so nice to be able to say, this win I don't like it. I will take anyone, Baba. Anyone. No shame. Malume Kutso, you came back.
Enjoy Arsenal la iyabulawa. Lethi sobukela
Hey, leave my team. Leave my team.
But Mr. Oti. Anyway, uNkulunkulu wenze kahle ngakuyo. But this is the worst win. These ones, Timbers on the took a time. And then thina basipuntsha penalty ngale. Bangazothi this is the worst win. Kade barobha abantu. Umdansane wamhlaba. Sekusele last minute ukuthi baphume ekhapini. Bangathi hey bayaqala ukurobha. Kade barobha. They've been robbing. They are now numb. They can see. But anyway, singibuyele ngibuke Champions League. Angazi ngene kanjani. Thank you.
Okay, sharp. Let me go to Maronza. Maronza, Ivale Maronza. Which one were you watching? Banyana Banyana? Were you watching Sundowns?
Hayi. Bengibhekela abahlala abawina njalo.
Uyibone njani leyo game Maronza?
Kulungile baba makuyintando yakho. One day kunenye imoto ngayilandela emuva. Ne? Inestick esibhalwe uzophela sofana.
Yeah.
One day kuzophela ele sofana. Aba benefit ku right of it. As the funny part. It's not about football anymore. It's all about a record. Records. We need to break records and all that. But no, you so agent.
You guys are being pastors. Hey, but now.
Akuzophela sofana but asiyeke mfethu angisenayo engizoyisho ngophela sofana one day.
Okay.
Zokhumbula amazwi wami. One day uzophela. Kulungile baba.
No, thank you Ronza.
Abathathe abakuthathayo one day. Sharp.
Sharp. Okay, guys, I'm not going to say too much. I've already gone way over time. Tomorrow at 7 o'clock, we're going to discuss these games properly on the normal show. If you have not followed, please follow. And then the normal show is Monday to Thursday at 7 p.m. So please join me. We'll discuss Banyana Banyana and the Sundowns game tomorrow properly. If you want to watch any of the previous episodes back or any of the previous watch-alongs, they are available in full on YouTube. So please head on over that side. And I have content that I do. So please support the content, guys. Support the content. I beg, please. Okay, guys. I'll see you then tomorrow at 7 p.m. Bye, guys.